What's going on, everybody? Thanks for checking out the video, hopefully making it this far. I wanted to put this in at the end as a little bit of lessons learned on this project. First, I wanted to say this isn't an original idea. I picked it up from the Quarter Leather channel, and I'll put a link in the description below. I thought it was a really neat idea on how to use scraps and some mixed materials, mixed medias. I used a piece of copper flat stock that was a 1/2 inch wide and 1/16 thick. And I found it to be a little bit difficult to bend around your wrist. And I put together this little bending jig to, see if we can get this in camera and focus. This little bending jig, like you saw in the video, to easily bend the leather cuff without marring up the leather using like a pair of channel locks or vice grips or pliers. I wanted to see if there was a better solution. A thinner piece of copper might have worked, but you may not have gotten the three-dimensional or the relief detail that you saw when I molded the leather using the bone folder. So I found a piece of aluminum, 1/16 of an inch thick, and it's 3/4 of an inch wide, and I made these two additional leather cuffs out of the aluminum, and I'm going to try to bend one right now on camera without using this tool to conform it to my wrist. So we'll see how this goes. It's, well, just bending it by hand right now, I can tell you that it's far easier to form than the copper. You know, the copper bar that I picked up for McMaster-Carr was a piece of soft copper. They didn't sell it in anything smaller than a 1/16 of an inch thick, so I was kind of stuck with that. And this cuff might be a smidge big. Yeah, for my own. I made this one a little bit larger than the ones on video. I think this is a 7-inch cuff versus a, that might be fine. There we go. Hopefully that was on camera. We got one take there. But yeah, this piece of 1/16 inch aluminum, which probably might be a little bit easier to find in your local hardware stores, was far easier to conform to my wrist than this piece of 1/16 inch copper. So hopefully that's a tip that you guys can use. Long term, I don't know which one is better, the copper or the aluminum. I think both will oxidize. I know aluminum oxidizes. Copper might tarnish. Maybe copper is the better choice for the long term if you're making these and selling these, but for ease of use, the aluminum was toolless in conforming it to my wrist, and it's thicker. It's a wider piece. It's a 3/4 inch width, still a 1/16 of an inch thick. I find that to be much nicer of a fit than these copper ones that I made that are considerably stiff. You know, if I bending it out here is fine, but doing the tiny bends to really get it to fit to the circumference of your wrist is far easier with this. I can bend a small piece, no problem. Bending this small piece is pretty difficult. I don't know if you can see that difference there, but not the softest piece of copper I've ever played with before. But yeah, give it a try. I think it's a cool little design. Like I said, it's not mine, but shout out to Quarter Leather. And hopefully you get out there and make it. Thanks. Appreciate it.